Hey, welcome to my channel, Unbiased LLC. My name is Rachel, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you are part of the Purple Patch crew, welcome in, baby. I appreciate you for being here. And I want to apologize for being tardy to the party. StreamYard is doing whatever StreamYard is doing, okay? And so I'm gonna just say if it doesn't work out today, I apologize, but it's not my fault. Okay, these are things that I cannot control. How stuff happens, and now my phone is calling somebody, and I didn't call nobody. Okay, so I want to tell you guys what we're doing today. Now I'm all discombobulated. So let me tell you, when things don't go right for me and I plan them, your girl be like, it takes me a minute to recoup and figure out what the heck it is that I'm doing. Okay. So today we will be sewing one block. It's just one block. Okay. This is for Miss Joyce for the community quilt. And y'all probably gonna get sick and tired. Hold on. Sick and tired. Wait, can y'all see me? Sick and tired, okay, of these strips that your girl keep using on everything, okay, because I sold them a long time ago, you guys, and I never did anything with them. And so now this is my chance and opportunity to use them up. So that's what we're going to do up in this piece. Okay. So I appreciate each and every one of you for being here today, taking out the time to spend with me on sewing this one quilt block. And I don't have to put batting in it, which was Miss Joyce's request. But I will just show you guys how you should. Hold up, because your girl is not a professional. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I would quilt this if I had to quilt it. Okay, and then Miss Joyce may come in and I may be able to quilt it, and that's fine, right? So I just do want to take this time to speak to the people who have joined me here today on this live. I appreciate you guys for being here. And if this is not your jam, fast forward. Miss DB, K. Renee's Garden, Miss D. Smith, Crafty Leo, Jesse Gibson, welcome in King, and then Queens, because I was going to try to do all the Queens at one time, but yeah, okay. Miss Barb LaFon and Kristen Sensei, Miss April Jackson, if you're nasty, Miss Picture Me Crafting, okay, I'm going down. I'm going on down. Who I got over here? And Rolla. Hey, Queen. It's been a minute. Thank you for being here, Rolla 19. Miss Smurf Creations. Welcome in, Queens. Miss Annette J. Welcome in, Queen. And listen. Hey, Miss Just One Ella. Welcome in, Queen. If I mispronounce your name, call my mama because she the one who taught me how to talk. Okay, so call my mama. It's my mama's fault. You get it from your mama. All right. So I want to. You love the strips, okay, Kristen? Thank you. But girl, I'm telling you, it's so redundant till it's like, can you find something else? But baby, let me tell you, I probably had sewn. I just sold a lot of them. I'm just gonna tell you, I sold a lot of them, and I was just a cutting fabric fool back then. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. That's why some of the strips are not even, because when I was doing that, I didn't know you had to or should use a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I ain't know nothing about that, baby. I just thought you put the strips together, sew it, and go on to the next piece, honey. Okay. Hey, BB, welcome in, Queen. And so that's what I was doing. But as you learn to do things the correct way, or what is supposed to be semi-correct. Girl, I don't know, and I don't care, because a lot of the times your girl don't follow the rules. I do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I want to do it. How I want it to look is how I do it. Okay, all these quilting fashion police and like, baby, I ain't got time for that. And that's on period, poo. In my Making with Marilyn voice. Okay. Hey, my so-called life. Welcome in, William. I appreciate you for being here, King. Robin's Creations. Y'all, I have to, and this is not part of the program. However, okay, I have to give a shout out to Robin's Creations. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I think that I met Robin in Craftable Things, on Craftable Things channel. And then she ended up following me. And if that's not true, I don't remember, but I think so, right? And she started following me, and she was in the chat one day saying that, you know, she wanted to start a channel, and eventually she started the channel, okay? But when I tell you she has taken off, she has taken off. She not only did she create a channel, she created a schedule. She was like, okay, I'm gonna post my first or second video, but I'm also going to get over my fear of going live, and I'm gonna go live every Monday. She found her spot. She found where she belongs, right? And Robin, I am so proud of you, Queen, because going from scared, being fearful, to now showing us what you've learned throughout this journey. Y'all, she over there doing her embroidery thing. Do y'all hear me? Like yesterday, she did a bag out of vinyl, and it was gorgeous. Gorgeous, girl. Gorgeous. Okay. It looked like something you would have bought at the store, like Macy's or something. Like, it looks so rich and expensive. Anywho, if y'all are not following Robin's Creations, y'all missing out. That period, point blank. Okay. Because she's a newbie. And so let me tell you, a lot of times when you follow or go to the newbie channels, they give you more information than somebody with, 60, 70, 80, 90,000, 200,000 followers. They will give you more information because they are learning themselves, and they don't want to leave anything out. It's almost like going to the doctor. You may go see your doctor, but then when you see that nurse practitioner, she or he is going to ask you so many questions, you're going to be ready to go. Okay? The doctor going to come in and be like, oh, I read your chart. Okay, look, this is what we're going to do. All right, see you next week. See you in a month. See you in 3 weeks, whatever the case may be. So Robin, in this moment, is like a nurse practitioner. She is dissecting everything, and she's giving you what she's learning, period. Hey, did I speak to you, Jesse? Welcome in, King. Miss Lucille Boykins, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. She said, yes, started with Craftable Things. Now we're, amen. All right. I knew I was, 45 weeks, Kristen, season 3. We are at 45 weeks, y'all. We almost at 4 years doing Sew Up to Glow Up Tuesdays with your girl. That's me. Hey, Just Gifted, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Just Gifted is another one, y'all. If y'all not following her channel, you should be. She's teaching you how to make gift baskets. And that's another thing, Robin. I just found your Etsy shop. Because let me say this, a lot of times when I'm watching y'all, anybody, you, whoever, whatever, or some ever, whoever, all of those evers, 9 times out of 10, you guys, I am working. I'm doing something, right? And so I'm listening but I'm also trying to pay attention to what it is that I'm doing so that I don't mess up, because my business runs on me being accurate of what I'm doing. So it's like I'm listening, but I'm not catching every single thing or every word that you speak, right? And so I'm not saying that Robin has never mentioned her Etsy page. I just never heard it. And so I went on her Etsy page, and I am going to get your design, and I'm going to bling it, because that's what you do. You support others when you can. No one is telling you to get into debt or do any of those things just to follow someone, because YouTube is free. YouTube is absolutely free. But I say, if you are able to help somebody else, help them, whether it's monetary, whether it's helping them in the chat, when they on their lives, or leaving them constructive criticism underneath their videos. Those things do not go unnoticed. Now, if you go to somebody's channel and you just outright, acting a what and whoever, okay, then I can see you being bumped. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, right? Because y'all know how YouTube is. Even though they claim that we can start cursing now, but I do curse. Don't get it twisted, but I know when. I ain't no cursor, but don't push me. I ain't no cursor, but don't push me. Okay. Oh, Robin, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. And so you just never know who you're helping when you say things. You just never know. So where were we? We're supposed to be showing you the thing, right? So let me show y'all my table. Let me just bring it in. Okay. Let me know if this angle is good for you guys. Why are you crying, Robin? Don't cry, Queen. Don't cry. Don't cry. So y'all don't be looking at, because I'm telling you, I'm going to use these strips until these strips are all gone. So my back is turned to the microphone. Just put a number 5 in the chat if you guys can hear me while I'm facing this direction. And I know that there's a delay, so let me know. Then Miss Joyce, hey Miss Joyce, welcome in, Queen. This is your community quilt block that I'm doing right now, Queen. And I know you probably either working on lunch break, but this is going to be the one that I'm sending you. That's what I was trying to tell you last night in your chat, that I will be sewing it up today. Okay. And Miss Joyce, while you're here, I know you said we don't have to put the batting. Is that still how you want it, without a batting to the back of it? Let me know. Yes. Okay. So no batting. All right, y'all. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. Okay. And I thought about this about 2 or 3 days ago. And so this is what I came up with. Okay. She said that we could do our quilt block however we wanted to, right? So this will be my top. And these strips are 2.5 inches wide. And I just left them whatever length they were, so that I can try my best to get them to fit, and whatever I don't need, I will just cut that off. So nothing has been cut as far as the length. I've only cut the width. So each one of these strips outside of this is 2.5 inches by whatever the length is, okay? So I'm going to be putting this blue jean piece in the middle. This block is 6.5 by 6.5 inches. A 6.5 by 6.5 inch block. So I will be putting my tag, my label onto the quilt block. Thank you, DB. Yeah, good use of scraps. Am I missing saying hello to anybody? If I did, please accept my apology, but welcome in. Okay. I will be using my label, putting my tag on my block. Okay. I know that several people have done multiple blocks. I'm gonna send in one because baby, your girl be busy. Okay. So on my blue jean material, I am going to do the YouTube symbol. Hopefully you guys can see the markings that I've already like kind of outlined out. And so what I'm going to do is I am going to do a reverse applique for this particular part of the block only. Okay. So I'm going to put my material in the back, like behind the fabric, and then I will cut out this part and then put my other material and cut out the play button. No, the YouTube symbol is not a perfect square. However, just so I could make it even within my block, I made it a perfect square. So I want to say this is 4 inches. Let me make sure though, just in case somebody else wants to do something like this. Yes, a 4-inch square is in the middle, right? Because my block is 6.5 by 6.5 all the way around. But once I finish sewing it, it will be 6 inches all the way around. And so 4 inches of that will be the play button for YouTube, okay? And so that's what I'm going to do. So for the play button, I have already cut out my piece for the middle. So this bandana is going to be my play button. And I just thought it was real, like, just had detail and was a little fun to be able to use this piece in the middle. Okay. And then I'm going to sew this piece to this piece, then come back with this piece, and then come back with this piece to fill in the red portion of my YouTube symbol. So I'm gonna have to sew these together, cut what I don't need, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I'm going to do that. So let me just make sure that I keep these in the correct order. I also cut out a few more of the blue jean strip just in case something doesn't add up or line up. After I finish sewing it, baby, we just gonna put some jeans around it or do whatever case it in. We'll figure it out. It doesn't matter. I just cut them just in case, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to just clip it so that I don't lose the orientation of my pattern. Do I have any questions in the chat so far? I mean, you guys have seen this stuff being done a lot, so you probably don't have any questions. So I'm gonna take this over to the sewing machine and I'll move you guys to the sewing machine. So let me bring myself back. I'm trying to read the chat, you guys. If y'all, nobody said any questions. Okay. Let me go get the camera. so that you guys can see what I'm doing. And I want to give you one little, I'm not going to say that it's a trick, but it may help you in your sewing and for your quilting. Well, let's just say for the blocks, not like quilting in general, right? But for the blocks. Hold on, y'all. I'm setting up the camera. And some people have said, let me see, let me find the other one. Okay. So y'all know that I'm a hairstylist as well. I have a hair shop, right? Let me show you. Hey, Miss Geneva Coleman. Welcome in, Queen. Let me show you something. You may be a hairstylist, or you may know someone that is a hairstylist, right? And when you are sewing, so when I was sewing these, this strip, I was using regular copy paper. Do y'all see that? So there was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of copy paper. I sewed my strips right side together, and as I kept sewing onto the copy paper. All right. Once you finish sewing, and all this does is keeps your strips together in one piece. So like, just think that my sheet was 8.5 by 11. The page was full, right? Excuse me. So it keeps this all together, and it helps to keep your seams together. In my opinion, I don't really know the reason why, right? So the copy paper, all you have to do is just peel the back, just take this off. I'm only going to do like 2 of them so that you can see. Some people use the tissue paper that comes, where you can use to put inside the gift bags. So that tissue paper, like the white, the pink, or whatever colors that they have, you can use the tissue paper. You can get that at, any craft store, Walmart, Dollar Tree, whatever. And you can use that to piece your quilt pieces together. But I want to show you something and my daughter is the one who told me or gave me this idea. So let me get my tape measure. Hold on. Because I want to be accurate when I tell you this. Okay, so that one is, and that one is. All right. So my daughter was like, well, Mama, you have hair strips. Y'all, do y'all know that? Y'all remember this? Let me know in the chat. If you go to the hair salon and they do this to your hair and you sit up underneath the dryer and they tie it or whatever, because you got your curls down, it's flat or whatever the case may be. They trying to keep your wrap together. Y'all, this is like tissue paper. So I'm going to try this today. These are 3.5-inch wide strips, but they also have some that are thinner. I always did get the wide strips because now I only need 2 of these to put on my client's head versus the little ones where you got to use about 3 or 4 of them. And I just felt like that was a waste of my money. You can get them in the black, and you can also get them in the white. It's washing y'all out, but you could go to Sally's. You could go to any beauty supply store and get these. So I got, let me see. It doesn't tell me how many came in this box, but it was $4. Okay. It does not tell me how many came in here, but it was $4. And so when my daughter told me this, y'all, I was just like, girl, you so smart. You so kind. You so intelligent. So I'm going to take this and we're going to test it out. Okay. We're going to test it out. So I'm going to take this strip that I'm not using. I'm going to take all the white copy paper off of it. And we are just going to sew a straight line or down the line or stitch in the ditch, do something just so we can see if it tears easily or not. And then by these strips being 3.5 inches wide, you can make your 2.5 inch width, and then you can have a perfect 1 inch to use as maybe like the casing. You know how you make strips and then you have that solid piece down in the middle and then you'll have another strip next to it? You may be able to do stuff like that. Keep it for something. Don't throw it away. All right. You don't know what these are? Hey, Miss Diane Wilson, welcome in, Queen. You never had the black one, only the white one. So black came out later in the game. And I was so happy about the black because sometimes this little paper gets stuck to your hair. Sometimes, okay? Especially if you was using that Lottie body that was like, like bricks, okay? And so the little white paper would leave a little white residue sometimes. Yeah, once you comb it, it's going to come out, but nobody wants to see that. And so they came out with the black ones, and, you didn't see it as much. So, Kristen, what they are called is rapid styling strips. That's what the black one is called. Oh, same thing. Wrap strips. So same thing, wrapping strips. And if you can see on the box, it's just a paper that you put around your hair while you're under the dryer to help keep your hair flat or whatever. It just depends on what you're using it for. I also would use these to put around my client's neck when I'm getting ready to cape them so that my cape does not touch each person's neck. This is like a barrier to keep the germs off of the neckline, or off the neckline. But you can do so many things with those. And today we're going to find out if we can use these for sewing. Shout out to my beautiful queen daughter with her smart, intelligent self. Okay, so let me get y'all to the sewing machine. So right now what I'm going to do is I am feeding my thread. I'm changing the color of my thread. And so I'm just doing the chain method, okay? I'm just pulling it until I see the new color. And then I'm going to clip that off and throw this away. And then thread my needle. Amazon has them. Okay, picture me crafting. On the Amazon, Queen, does it tell you how many strips you get in the box? So I am testing this out because I have never used these strips before. Okay. So don't get over there and be like, she told me to go buy these strips and that this don't even work. Let's test it out first. And then we'll know. Why is my thread not coming up? And so on my top thread, that's quilting thread. It's a cotton thread. 100% cotton thread. Gutermann cotton thread. This is a Gutermann's 100% cotton thread. Hopefully you guys can see that. Glutamine. Does this have a casing on the bottom? Oh, okay. And that's another thing. When you quilt or quilting, you want to use cotton thread, not polyester thread. But if polyester thread is all you have, use what you got, okay? Hey, Miss Marlene, welcome in, Queen. Okay, Robin. All right now. So this is my wrap strip, styling strip. So I'm just going to sit that right there. Stay. And then I'm going to take my strip that's already sewn together, but I'm going to stitch it in the ditch or something. We just want to, and I'm only going to do about 4 or 5, y'all, just so we can see if this is going to work or not. My stitch length is at a 3. My tension is between a 3 and a 4, so 3.5, and I'm on a straight stitch. And I'm not going to back. Am I going to back? Yeah, I am. I'm a back tag. Just at the start. Uh-oh. Okay, y'all, so far so good, because it's really thin, and it's not even, my machine is not even doing a hiccup. I'm going to do one more, you guys. Baby, that was not in the ditch. That was on top of the ditch. Y'all better stop sitting on top of the ditch now. I'm trying to get in the ditch. Hold on. Okay. And so my thread is like an off-white, you guys. It's not white. So let's see what this do. What it do, baby. Now, if I was working with like all white or, you know, really, really light colors of fabrics, I would probably use the all white strips. If you choose to do this, okay, I would probably use the all white strips, because if this get wet, it might bleed, and you don't want it to bleed on your fabrics, okay? So let's check out the back stitches. That looks good to me. Hey, the educated natural. Welcome in, Queen. Wait, I missed somebody. 40 strips per pack. Okay, 6 packs for $21. They have lots of options. Okay, let me highlight that. Thank you, Miss Marlinda. Picture me crafted. Just in case y'all want to try it. But don't forget, at the Dollar Tree or, you know, somewhere else, the packs of the tissue paper, like you put in the gift bags, I think you can get now 10 or 12 of those papers for $1.25. I'm just saying. All right. So this is an option if you have this type of stuff lying around somewhere. So let's tear it and see how easily. Wait, are y'all ready to see the results? Let me see something. Hold up. Because I don't know. Y'all ain't putting no purple hearts. Y'all ain't letting me know nothing. Not Nathaniel. This seems like an extra step. I don't quite understand the reasoning. Kristen, the reason is because I really don't know, Kristen, but it keeps all of your strips together. So say that this was not sewn together, right? Like like I had these strips that I have to sew. It keeps my strips together. And this is almost like using a stabilizer. It's almost like doing embroidery. So the paper acts as a stabilizer. And if anybody is in the chat or in the bushes and can answer this question the proper way or what y'all was taught, please do, because people are asking for help. I don't know the real reason why. I just know that this acts as a stabilizer and it helps your stitching to stay tight, okay? In my opinion, I don't know. But somebody that knows more than me may be able to tell you that. And Kristen, don't think of it as an extra step, because let me tell you something. You don't have to cut this off. You don't have to remove this paper at all. You could take this and take your other strip, sew this right side together, and then flip this over, and you can keep going on and on and on and on, right? And then you can keep this on the back, just like you do stabilizer. You either tear it off or you keep it on, right? You can keep this on the back, lay this down on your project, and sew it in. I hope I'm making sense when I say that, Kristen, because I don't even know if I'm making sense, but you can use this as a stabilizer. You can use this or the tissue paper or the copy paper and keep it on and use it and just keep putting multiple strips. So if I had 2 sheets of copy paper, I can sew all of that together, keeping it all together. Does that make sense? Okay, she said it makes sense. Hey, Growing What I Eat. Welcome in, King. Okay, so we're going to see if this is going to peel easily. And Kristen, maybe you can look it up why people use paper behind the quilting stitches and see if you can find something. So y'all, it worked. It worked. And my stitches are very tight. I only did these three rows. Okay. So let's get this part done. So our experiment worked. What y'all say? Would y'all say it worked? Look. And the paper is almost like still intact somewhat. It got holes in it, but you probably could reuse it if you need to. Okay. I'm turning my stitch length to 2.5. My tension is going to stay the same between 3 and 4, and I'm still on the straight stitch. And I am about to sew these strips together. It don't even look like I cut this one, but it's okay because it's going to be within the seam allowance. My needle is in the middle position, and I have a tail. I have a thread tail. Okay, Chris. Hey, Miss Marissa. Welcome in, Queen. Miss Alice B. Welcome in, Queen. Let me see. Did Kristen find out something? Let me see. Oh, there you go. Okay, here we go. She said, in essence, the paper acts as a guide and stabilizer, allowing quilters to achieve intricate details and precise results that would be challenging to accomplish with traditional piecing method alone. That's why they use the paper behind the fabrics, okay? I'm going to leave that up for a few minutes. I know that it was like a stabilizer, right? I just didn't know that it acts as for intricate designs. So I guess intricate designs is like when you're doing um, those meandering stitches and all those types of things with your quilting. Hey, Miss Beverly, welcome in, Queens. Have a safe trip home. I appreciate you being here and stopping in, Queen. Hold on, let's see. Kristen says something else. Accuracy and precision. The paper provides a stable foundation and a clear pattern for stitching, allowing for very precise and accurate piecing, particularly with intricate designs. Okay. Hey, Billy Sheffield. Welcome in, Queen. So, Kristen, I'm assuming you know how people do, they call it piece quilting and they call it paper piecing. Small fabric pieces of those with odd angles or on the bias grain. This ensures the finished blocks are the correct size and have perfectly matching points. So, Miss Joyce, this would be good for you when you are doing the, Miss Joyce showed us last night how to do the disappearing pinwheel. I'm wondering if the paper would help you different shapes, okay, to make one particular piece of a fabric. Okay. Hey, Miss Lisa Bell, welcome in, Queen. Miss Renee Meyer, welcome in, Queen. Capricia, I think I got it right. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Capricia, dog it. I don't know. Let me know in the chat, Queen. It's going to take me a minute. But girl, I'm so happy to see you. Okay, so I'm lining the edge of my fabric up with the edge of my press foot. Oh, and I was saying I have a tail, a thread tail. So when I start sewing, I'm going to just gently pull this so my fabric does not get stuck in here. You can also use a lead. And somebody was showing us a lead one day, and I'm going to show you guys what that is in just a second. And I'm just sewing whatever length of the fabric. So some of them are long and some of them are short. You want to open this up and press your seams. Oh, I want to show, but it's not in here, Miss Joyce. I wanted to show you that other roll press thing that I have, manual roll press. Hey, Feast So in Peace. Welcome in, Queen. Okay, let's get to this one. I probably should have used another color thread, but y'all know me. So I just pulled the thread just to give it a start. And yes, I did iron my fabrics. Okay. Did we just lose connection? Yes, Miss Robin. Thank you, Queen. She said it's okay. It's like Felicia Capricia. Okay, Felicia Capricia. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that, Queen. You know I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I told you the other day I was calling you something else. I was pronouncing it, another way. And Marilyn, when she went live the other day and you came in the chat and she said it, one way. I was just like, oh, that's how we say that. Best to remember. Hold on. Okay, y'all, it's telling me on my end, okay, that we lost connection for a minute. So, like I said in the beginning, y'all, if the stream happens to, whatever they doing, I don't know, because it's not on my end. It's StreamYard. This live should not be long. Let me not say that, because every time I say that, something awful happens. All right, so hopefully I have enough to go across the back of my YouTube symbol. And so I'm going to measure this. Uh-oh. Get over there. Okay, so it's more than 4. So we should be good because I have a 4x4 inch square for my YouTube symbol. So I'm going to put this to the side. Excuse me. The first one that I'm going to do is the play button. Because, y'all, I was trying to think in my head which layer should go first. And I think I need to do the play button first, then put the red behind that, and then I should do my strips. Do y'all think that's how I should do it? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. I should do this first inside of my square, and then come behind that and do the red part for the square in the center. And then after I have these two parts together, then I can start adding my strips on the side and then cut those off. Y'all think I should? Hey, Shell Maker, welcome in, Queen. Do y'all think I should do it like that? Because that's what's in my brain, but I'm not sure if that's the correct way to layer this. Oh, where my thing at? Where my phone at? Hey, Ruji. Welcome in, Queen. Do y'all think that's the way I should do it? Boy, I tell you, y'all would leave me out here to choke. Hold on. Y'all would leave your girl out here to choke all by herself. All by herself. What's up with that? My God. Okay, I'm going to have to watch the replay. Okay, Queen, Miss Angie. Oh, you don't get it, Kristen? Okay. You don't get it, Renee? I'm sorry, Queen. Okay, all right. So let me show you. Let me just show you. All right. So I know there's a delay because I can see it. Did the internet cut off? No? Oh. Okay. So I think I'm back, y'all. Okay, so Renee and Kristen and anybody else. This is supposed to be a YouTube play button symbol. So I am going to put my white fabric behind here. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to do that first. I wish I could see through this, but let me Let me try to give myself some pins. That way I have a boundary line. I should have probably put this on the back of the fabric. Okay, this and then this. Okay. And I'm going to try my best to explain this to you. All right. So this is my pins. So I'm going to flip it upside down. And now I want to position my fabric in between those pins. Okay. And then I'm going to pin that down from the back. I'm also get my glue stick if I can find one really quick, just to hold my fabric down. And I'm holding it down underneath the pin. So when I flip it, it won't move because I do need to pin it on the other side. Okay, so I'm taking out the boundary pins. And so now I'm going to put it on the sewing machine and I'm going to sew the triangle. I'm going to sew the triangle. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to cut out those sections. Yes. Yes, Kristen. Yes. Yes. Hey, Lady Bear. Welcome in, Queen. Wait, let me see what she said. State of confusion. No, you're not going to be confused. Watch this. Watch it. Pay attention. So I'm just going to, all I want to do is make sure that my fabric underneath is flat when I sew. So I am going to back stitch when I start sewing. Hold on, y'all. My tape measure fell. Okay, so I'm going to back stitch. Okay, 2.5 millimeter stitch length. My tension is still the same and I'm on a straight stitch. I have to come up one more stitch. Okay, so I'm done with the sewing. I'm going to sew it one more time, only just because I want the thread in the stitching. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. This is a preference thing. So I'm going to turn my dial to a 3 millimeter stitch. And I'm going to sew this right alongside of the stitching that I just sewed. So hold on. I'm not going to backstitch. And if y'all have any questions, I'll see those in just a moment. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like. And Miss Joyce, this so can y'all see the double rows of stitching? And I forgot to tell you that that I put stabilizer on the back of this piece of fabric. I think I did. So this is what that looks like. Okay, so now what I normally do is take one of my pins and I just want to lift up the top portion of this fabric. Sometimes you can pull the other fabric away from the top. Take your time with this. See how I was able to raise this up? It did take me a little minute. And then I'm just going to snip it just so I can get started with the, hold on, let me get something else. Oh, Lord. None of my scissors want to work today. So now you see, I can start taking this away. I'm just going to cut a little bit of it and we'll do a precision cut once I'm done. But this is what this will look like. Somewhat in the middle, okay? Hey, Nikki A, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. So the extra row of stitches, will that help prevent? So no, Kristen, the reason why I like to have that extra row of stitching is because I'm going to cut close to that row of stitching, the last row of stitching, but I wanted some of the jean inside. So if I was to cut it all away, I wouldn't have anything inside to work with. Hopefully you understand that, because yeah. All right. So I'm going to cut away all of the excess fabric that I don't need. And then I'm going to lay down my red. And it doesn't matter, Kristen, if it frays, because most of your fraying will be on the inside. Besides the blue jean, once it's washed, it will fray once it's washed. Okay, so now I'm going to get my red fabric. I'm going to do my outline again, just to give me a reference point of where my line is on the front. How many of y'all confused? I'm sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. I really don't. That is not my intentions. My intentions is to show you something that you may be able to use either now or in the future. Am I the best at explaining things? No, I am not. But I am trying my best. Okay, so with that, I want this like this. Hold on. So it's like this. It's like this. Okay, and so now I'm going to just put some glue in certain spots just to keep the fabric down. It's going to dry clear. It goes on purple. So you don't have to be too concerned about that. So this is what the back looks like now, okay? Hey, Jennifer Ricci, welcome in, Queen. Y'all said, hey, Derica, welcome in, Queen. Did y'all say y'all was confused? Hey, Shamika H, welcome in, Queen. Let me see if y'all said y'all was confused. Because I'm not trying to confuse you. Unbiased, I don't know. You took your locks out. Yes, 10, I cut them off. I cut them off. So blessed by Jess. Welcome in, Queen. Listen, if I did not speak, hey, Elevate Artistry, welcome in, Queen. If I didn't address you when the play button is white, I need some more sleep. Yes, Crafty Leo. If I didn't address you on your way in, I was not looking at the camera. So please forgive me. If anybody spoke to you while you were, when you arrived, then that's just like me speaking to you, because I can't see everybody, okay? But I do want you to know that I appreciate you for being here. So now I'm just pinning the back of the fabric to this fabric, to the red. So this is what you should have. This is the back. And again, this is the front. And so now all I'm going to do is sew around my square 2 times. Let's do 2.5 on the initial sew. And then 3 is the one in the middle. All right. And don't forget that it's kind of thick in the back because of the seams from the fabric and the blue jean. So y'all know I'm always coming up with new things to do. And so I thought about this because I was like, ain't nobody gonna have a square like mine. And this is what I came up with. And it's not that we can't all have the same things. I'm just not that girl. Like, I just don't want to be like nobody else. I don't want to look like nobody else. I ain't trying to talk like nobody else. I don't want to walk like I want to be who God created me to be. And that is uniquely made. I don't fit in with everybody. And I am okay with that. That's just like some people will watch me on YouTube and can't stand my guts. But they can't stand to miss what I'm doing either. Y'all want to know? People will watch you from the bushes and then turn around and, talk about you and all this kind of stuff. Baby, I don't care. I y'all need to join the I Don't Care Club because, baby, that's right up my alley. Okay? Right up my alley. Oh, y'all look at this. I'm hoping that my second set of stitching will cover this. This, I should have pulled this over some because I had a lot of play. I had a lot of play. But let's just see. We're going back in with a 3mm stitch. And we're doing our second row. Hey, Dolores. Welcome in, Queen. Hey, Shannon's little Ohio life. You part of the club? Shannon, what you don't care about? Because I wants to know. Hey, Terry Hunt. Welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here. Y'all, I'm telling you, that club it's hilarious, but it's genius at the same time. Because the things that people are saying that they don't care about, people been griping about this kind of stuff for a long time. And now they just, putting it all out there in the open, honey. And I love it. Y'all, hopefully we caught this other piece of fabric back here. Whew. If not, I'm going to probably have to. Well, you know what? It's going to be all right, too. And I did catch it just a little bit. But it's going to be all right because y'all, when I say I barely caught this edge, I don't think it'll come apart. Whew, I don't know how to fix it. Let me see. Okay, wait. So it's in, oh no, it's not in between. I was gonna say it's in between the two stitches, but it's not. So I'm just gonna leave a little bit. I don't know. Let me figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't care about what shaving my legs. No. Oh, girl, listen, Shannon. Shannon, are you married? Let me know. Are you married? Hey, Miss Creations by Miss C. Welcome in, Queen. I love the I Don't Care Club. I never belonged to one and I never cared about a lot. Elevate Artistry. You should join the club, Queen. I'm telling you, that is so funny. But it's real life I don't care things. Y'all, we're going to have to cut. Okay, which side is this on? Okay, it's this side. So I'm going to put a pin in here to remind me to be careful when I get around this curve. Let me see. Is Shannon married? Yes, you are. Oh, no, Shannon. Okay, Queen. All right. It's nice to meet you, but I'm just going to say, I don't know if your husband is going to be happy with you having hairy legs. I don't know. Maybe he is, but I don't know, Queen. Let me know. Let me know now. Hairy underarms, okay. But hairy legs, But then your husband may have so much hair on his legs that he don't even feel the hair on your legs. Oh Lord, y'all, I didn't sew down the middle. So I didn't do that right. I was supposed to sew. Okay, don't worry. I'm about to fix it. I should have sewn the play button to the red fabric. So Kristen, I got to do another row because I'm telling you, I was trying to figure this thing out and I never could. Figure out what I needed to do to make this right. That's why, I don't know. It is what it is. You live and you learn. So we learning here today, okay? All right. Oh. Okay, Miss Shannon. All right, Queen. She like, I'm hot. I need my space. You should start the I Don't Touch Me Club. Don't touch me club. I don't care and I don't want to be touched. Okay. I appreciate you for being here, Miss Shannon, and for your honesty. I love you already. I love you already. What did Kristen say? Let me see. I got to go back because I'm being nosy. Society is what makes women feel they need to shave. You're right, Kristen. You are so right. You are so right. You are so right. I'm just saying, like, I mean, this is just my opinion, right? That two hairy-legged people will get tangled some kind of way. Have y'all ever gotten y'all hairs tangled up in your jeans or your pants or stockings? Do y'all know what that feels like? Oh, for hot purposes. Okay, Miss Elevate Artistry. Let me know. Have y'all ever gotten, especially like, if you do shave and then the hairs are starting to grow back and they're real short and they get caught up in the stockings, honey, and you just doing your thing and, trying to take your stockings off and you pull that hair. Oh my God. Okay. So that's all I'm saying. And then, baby, if your sheets, and this is just my opinion, if your sheets are not 800 thread count or better, them little cotton balls will, baby, you'd wish you cut some of that hair. Okay? Yeah. But don't take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get this out of here, y'all. I probably wrote a check my butt can't cash with this project or with this, because this was in my head. I never tried to implement it until today. This was in my head. So the only way to know that it will work or won't work or what I need to do to improve it is to actually do it. Oh, Smirk Creations. Oh my God. So you got them baby butt cheek legs. Okay, girl. I feel you. Oh, Ruji, I'm jelly. Cause girl, I wish I knew what it felt like to not have hair on my legs or under my arms or in my face, because baby, all of it is something. I'd be like, what we need that for? But it is, hair is a barrier for your skin so that you don't, that's why you have hair in your nose. And even though the women don't like to hear it, you have hair in your ears. You may not see it, but it's there. But it is a protector so that things don't just, go in smoothly. It takes them a minute to get through. So when you cut all of those things off, you're leaving your skin vulnerable for infection and diseases. That's why it's not good. And I'm not a doctor. I don't know nothing. I'm just telling y'all what, to shave and then go outside. It's best to shave the day before you have to go somewhere, so that your skin will heal. But me, most of the time after I shave, I put a little aloe vera gel, and that helps seals the pores. Okay. Can y'all see it coming together now? Yo, my turn. The hair in your nose, if you wax it all out, and I mean all out, oh my goodness, without your permission. Yeah, Lady Bear. That's why you do have hair in your nose, is to, especially for those who have allergies. Okay, how did you wax the hair in your nose? Now I ain't never. I've cut mine out with scissors or like the little razor blade like things. And somebody watching the replay gonna be like, what do hair and nose hairs and all this stuff have to do with this? It don't. But when you are crafting and you're talking to your friends, just conversations come up. Different topics and conversations come up. But I'm still staying focused on what it is that I'm doing. I'm just trying to take my time, because I have to see if that other piece is going to hinder this project or not. The red piece in the back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do a little cheat. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little cheating, and I'm gonna use my Fabutac so that it won't come apart. And like right there, I'm going to take another piece of my red fabric, put the Fabutac on here, and then seal this right behind there, because this will be on the inside and nobody will be able to see it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little cheat right quick. Why is it that all the supposedly easy projects turn into something so dramatic? Like, this is just starting to be so dramatic. Hey, Rochelle Vantapool. How you doing, Queen? House of Grit. Welcome in. She said, I can't even wax my upper lip, but I do my eyebrows. Yeah. They use a stick shaped like popsicle. Oh. Okay. I just can't see how do you pull the nose hairs, baby. No, thank you. I'll continue cutting mine with the scissors. And no, I don't use my fabric scissors for that. Okay, because somebody probably like, ugh, girl, mind your business. Mind your business. Okay, so I'm just gonna cheat a little bit on this right here. So the glue is actually going to seal and keep this part tight where the stitching is not all the way. Okay. Y'all, do y'all like it so far? I think it has so much character and we're not even done. So I'm going to clean up this afterwards. Let's start stitching the thing together. Okay. Now, the only thing I don't know is where I'm going to put my label. So I'm going to wait until I'm done. And then I'm just going to find the best place for this. Y'all, this is coming out so nice. Surge Protect. Oh, House of Grit. That came from Harbor Freight. And you can put, I want to say when I counted, it's like 12 things back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 12 outlets on this strip. And it was only $20. I'm not sure what the price is right now, but look, if you have a Harbor Freight near you, that's where I picked that up. And you can either screw it to the wall or you can put the, what is this called? Like those, oh, you can't see this. Y'all know that, what is it? 3mm mag strips, like the white stuff. So if you renting a space, you can put that white strip thing in the back and then put that up against it. Y'all, that strip thing, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I need this. I originally wanted it underneath the table, but what happened is I would have had to have like so my sewing machines would have had to have holes in the table in order for me to plug my stuff into the wall. So I just put it right above the table and it's been working out. Sometimes it's an eyesore, but so am I. So don't worry about it. Okay, so now we are going to put our strips. We just gonna sew them right sides together. And let me move my make sure this is 2.5 millimeter stitch length. If you moved your stitch length and you forgot to put it back, it's not a big deal. I just like to sew at 2.5 or 2.0 if I need to, just to keep the stitching tight. Oh, girl, it sure is. But let me tell you, if you have a Harbor Freight near you, don't sleep on Harbor Freight for things that you can use in your sewing room. I'm telling you, I go to Harbor Freight all the time. Oh, Miss Joyce, did this? Let me see, girl. I found it. It's in here. Hold on, Miss Joyce. I have this one. If you still here, this rolling pin that you can use to open your seams. Don't ask me where I got it from. It came in some type of kit. But you can use this if you don't feel like going to the ironing board. And then Miss Joyce sent me this 4 and 5 in 1, and you can open your seams or press your seams with this as well. But she was saying that it was kind of difficult to do, but I also have this one too. And of course it's purple. Don't play with your girl. All right, y'all, let's go. And I did not like press my seams to the dark side. I pressed them all in one direction. So it's totally up to you the way you press your seams, okay? Oh, y'all can't even see me, huh? Oh, so that's what the first one looks like. And I am going to try to like press it down. So I'm going to use this rolling pin. I may have to cut a little bit of the blue jean from the back. You're just doing this to try to make the seam flat. You can iron this as y'all. Look how cute. Y'all, come on now. Is this not looking so cute? Like, come on. If you are into color, this is looking so cute. So I'm just going to cut the bottom. And then I'm going to do, oh, wait, what side is this? Okay, this was that. Is this the bottom of this? Yeah, I think this is the bottom. Okay, this is the bottom. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I still got paper on this. Let me take this off. Thank you, Darika. I'm so glad to see you, Queen. And I missed your live. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. But I'm glad that you are back. I'm probably going to call you later on and get on your nerves. And y'all, if she don't answer her phone, I'm going to put it on my community tab that she ignoring me. Okay. And I don't know if Dim's Designs is in the background because sometimes she be working at this time of the day. But y'all go and watch her video of her sewing. And it's something I wanted to tell her, but I can't. Oh, I haven't forgotten about your shirt, Queen, if you're listening. This don't matter that it's on the back, but I don't want to send this to Miss Joyce and she be like, now what is this the Bias got on the back of this quilt here, shaming me out in front of the people. Oh no, you ain't, honey. Oh no, you not. Oh, you called me, Darika? Oh. I'm gonna have to see. Thank you, Robin. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud because now I feel shame. Thank you, Jessie. Miss Joyce, I don't know where I got it from, Queen. I ain't gonna hold you. House of Grit. Now I'm about to put you on blast. I did, because I went all the way back up and put your comment on the screen. All of these crafters about to get at you. They're about to get you. Terry Hunt, welcome in, Queen. Hey, Robin the Garden, welcome in, King. How much you gonna sell that? I am not. This is not for sale. It's not for sale. This is my baby. My baby. All right. I think I got it off, y'all. And I really don't want that. I'm just seeing which way. I think I want this. Just because it's got the purple and the greens and a little piece of the orange. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's do it like this. And yes, I'm sewing off the line just so I can get a little bit more of the orange inside of this. Y'all, these machines are, well, they were on sale. Now it seems like they going up on the price. The more people sew, I guess. Oh, and for all you pink lovers out there, she said, I see that. For all you pink lovers out there, supposedly the pink Singer sewing machine is back on sale. But I didn't tell y'all that because I don't want to be a bad influence. But I know that there were several people, Shay Shay being one of them, Simply Fab being another person, that was eyeballing the pink Singer sewing machine. Y'all, and I'm just doing like a little pre-cut just to kind of make that even. And then I'm going to cut this bottom part out too. Okay, just so we can continue to sew. And I'm just using the little rolling pin to try to flatten out my seam. All right. Y'all, it's so cute. All right, so now we're going to put this piece, and I want, let's see, I want it like this. I want the leopard to be at the top. Yeah. All right, so let's join these two together. Let me scoop this down, because if I don't have to get into this blue, I can leave that off. So let me scoop this down and then line this up. Y'all, this is going to be so stinking cute. It's going to be so stinking cute. And everybody's block is going to be original. And that's what I love about this quilt. I don't know how it's going to look all together, but the fact that everyone is doing their block, you know, to their personality, I guess, I love it. I absolutely love it. Kristen, what you cooking? Yes, Shannon, if you turn the needle, turn this knob, but always turn your knob towards you, never backwards. Always turn the knob this way, so it'll be coming this way. And yes, you can put your needle down. Now, if you get one of those fancy sewing machines like I have, they have a button on there that whenever you start and stop your machine, it will leave the needle down inside of your fabric. But I'm not using that one today. And it's always a good practice to put your needle down when you're done stitching. Just in case you have to finesse your fabrics, your needle will hold the fabric in place. So even on your manual sewing machine, just get into a habit of either stopping your machine with the needle down or putting the needle into the fabric. Okay, y'all, let's see. I kind of got off a little bit. Oh, because I'm not, my thread, I'm like, why is this fabric moving so much? Okay. My thread got caught up here some kind of way. And I knew it was sounding funny, but I thought it was because it was really thick in that area. Baby, I've been not sewing. Okay. Hold on, let me get. Hold on, y'all, let me get my, what am I looking for? Oh, my white piece of paper to put behind my needle. Something. And just in case you are new to sewing and you don't understand, certain things, if you thread your needle manually and you use a white piece of paper behind it, this white piece of paper is just thick. That's why I can't get it under here. Let me see. It will help open up the eye of your needle where you can see it. Hold on. Mine is just too thick. I normally just use a regular piece of paper. But this is like a cardboard, but this was close to me. Or you can buy those needle threader little things, the little mechanisms. See, just because I said it's easier to thread, it won't do it. Let me cut my tail off. Okay, let me find another piece of paper because, girl, hold on, girl. You're doing too much. You're just doing too much, and it's not working. Hold on, let me find a piece of paper. I need something soft that I can get behind the needle. Y'all, something so simple always turns into some. This is just drama. Too much drama. But one thing I can tell you, no matter your level of skill set, is don't give up on yourself. If something is too hard today, put it away and try it again tomorrow. And so forth and so forth. So many days, okay? Just give yourself grace and give yourself time. You're not going to get it correctly on the first try. I mean, and maybe you will. It's not likely, but maybe you will. All right, let's go back in. I'm going to just cut this. Let's try this again. See how my fabric was moving? I don't know if y'all could tell, but let me try to get it back straight. And since my thread broke off, I am going to back stitch just so I can lock in those old stitches, okay? You starting to learn to hear when your bobbin is out? Yes, 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 yes. Unbiased, what I like about your block is you're paying a lot of attention to how you wanted it to turn out and to be original. Thank you, Miss Joyce. So Miss Shannon, the bobbin, I can hear when the bobbin is going out. It was the top thread, and the machine started to get louder. But I thought it was because I'm sewing over denim and then all of these seams, but no. It was the thread was all caught up. Y'all, and normally you don't have to back stitch in quilting, but since I'm sending this off, I didn't want anything to unravel while it's in transit, okay? Wait a minute. Y'all ready for the reveal of the top part? Because I still got the bottom part to sew. Let me know if y'all want to see. Oh, let me go over here because y'all being nosy. Hold on. I'm going over here and press out my seam. Y'all don't want to see this. Y'all not interested. So since y'all not interested, I am going to come to the big screen. And I'm going to sew my bottom. Yeah, I'm going to sew the bottom. Oh, Lord, y'all, we don't have enough. Okay, let me think. We don't have enough. Why don't we have enough? Because when I measured it, I had enough. Okay. That's what I get for being extra. God don't like ugly. And okay, let me see if I do this. I had cut this piece off the other one, so I'm gonna just add it. I'm just gonna add it. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, they don't want to see. So we're gonna do it like this. Come on now, what is going on? Y'all, the more and more I try to hide this from y'all, God is over here whooping me. Okay. He like, girl, you wrong for this. You wrong for that. Okay, let's see. Y'all about to tell somebody? No, Kristen, I think what happened, thank you, House of Grit. I think what happened is I cut the wrong piece. I thought hey, Blue Land, welcome in, Queen. I thought I had it. Look, Nikki say I'm ready. Hey, the everyday life of Ann OCD chick. I appreciate you for being here, Queen. Uh, hey, Robin S. Nikki A, you made it home, Queen. Robin S, welcome in, Queen. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get this lined up. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. They're gonna say that girl play too much. And do. And do. But what you're not gonna do is tell me how to be happy. Nah. Okay, girl, why is you doing this, girl? So, y'all, my machine is named after a man. I ain't gonna tell y'all my machine name, man. I mean his name. But when he start acting out, I'll be like, girl. Why is you doing this, girl? But when he doing what he's supposed to do, then I call him by his real name. Am I wrong for that? Because I could say something else. Oh my God. Oh my God. So the only thing that I'm worried about is that, oh, I forgot to tell you that the block needs to be a 10.5 by 10.5 square. Okay. And according to my measurements, I was supposed to have like 11 and some change by 11 and some change. So I could cut it down to a 10 by 10. 10.5 by 10.5, I'm sorry. All right, y'all ready? Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slower. I don't know if that's the words, but that's what I'm using. Okay, I might have just made that up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just cleaning up my the play button because I forgot to cut that out. Y'all, and these were scrap fabrics that I had. Well, I told y'all that. So y'all can use anything that you have to make a quilt, a block. Hey, Denzel Cooper. Shamika S. I mean H. I'm a mess. Hot Mess Express girl. Hey, Creating with Tuck. Welcome in, Queen. You got the same glasses, baby? The $1.25 tree. Hey, Big Rooster. Welcome in, King. Wait, I was going to address somebody. Shamika H, I love you too, Queen. She said you're a hot mess, but I love it. Blue Lotus Vibes. Welcome in, Queen. I didn't see you come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Rob in the garden. I'm sorry to hear that. You calling the quilting police on me? Shannon, now don't get blocked. Cause baby, our block game over here is something serious. Okay. My moderators will block you. Cause yeah, we ain't calling no quilting police and no seam allowance police, no rhinestone police, no single sewing machine police. Like we ain't calling the police on people. If anything, y'all better get the security guard. The one without the gun. Okay, that's the one. That's the one y'all need to be calling. The one without the gun. Because I can handle him or her. But the ones with the guns, baby, I'ma just sit back and relax. Okay? Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? 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 What time is it? Oh my God. Oh my God. It only took me almost 2 hours to sew one square. It only took me almost 2 hours to sew one square. Let me turn my iron on while you guys are thinking about it. While y'all thinking about it, let me turn my iron on. And we can't go back to the table, but I'll bring my mat over here. And then I could point my, you know what I'm saying, this thing down, child. Uh-oh. You ready? You ready? Ready? I'm ready. Y'all, it's so stinking cute. Like, yes, I'm loving it. Okay. I bet they like, girl, if you don't show us this thing already, baby, hold up now. Okay, in my crafty Leo voice, hold up now. Okay. Yeah. I know I'm loud and I know I'm extra. Okay, if that's not your jam, toodles. Y'all, I'm being so. Hey, Miss Nene Designs, welcome in, Queen. How many of y'all was at the thrift store with me the other day when I only spent 26? Well, it was like $21 at the thrift store. Oh, wait a minute, Shamika. Put that back then, girl. Let's claim what's ours and not, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, girl. We ain't giving nobody credit that don't belong, that don't deserve it. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, come on, y'all. We about to iron it. 20 DB. I love you. $20.99. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. DB says she was there. All right, y'all. Okay. Here we go, y'all. So after I iron it, I'm going to measure it. Y'all can't tell me it's not cute. You just can't tell me it's not cute. You just can't tell me it's not cute. Uh-oh. You just can't tell me. You just can't tell me it's not cute. You can't tell me it's not cute. Yeah. Yeah. And look at my YouTube symbol sign in the middle. I don't know if anybody is going to, if they're going to recognize that or not, but hey, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me know if y'all gonna be, the YouTubers will understand. Yes. Yes, I believe so too, Miss C. Kristen, tell me where should I put the label? Wait, where is it? Okay, so y'all know my label is purple. And I make these on my embroidery machine myself, right? I was thinking like here, but then I think it's just taking, I don't really probably want anything in there. Maybe I could do it on this side and just add it like into like one of these sides. What y'all think? Sew it onto one of these sides. The bottom right. DB, like this. Right there. No, go back. Yes, yes. Oh, wait. Yes, the side. Okay, wait. Which one? Or angled. Wait. Angled in one corner. No, go back. Okay, wait, y'all. Start over. Which side? On this side, right? Like if I had it, I really kind of maybe want this yellow. So maybe I could do it, because that yellow kind of brings out that area right there. It makes it pop. The bottom right, of the play button. Like a Lego set. I see you, Lady Bear. Y'all talking about right here. Oh, here I am under the play button. Okay. Or below the yellow, or above the right where your head is, Queen. Now I'm all confused. Hold on, let me see if I can. Because I think if it's in this square, it takes away from this. So I think it needs to be, because it doesn't have to be the focus. The focus of this square is this part of the square. So I think I could do it over here. Like that. Yeah. Shannon say, no, does not place, leave it in there. Wait, what? Jesse, right there where? Or just let fate decide and just drop it on the square. Oh, Lord, where it lands. No, Kristen, that's going to be awful. That's going to be awful. No, not in the denim, outside of it. Okay, that will work. Okay, all right. I think I would do it right here. I mean, I can move it up just a little bit and kind of be like underneath the black this, but I want to square it off first, y'all. So I'm gonna still put it on that side, but let me square this off. So let's see how much we have, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so oh, Miss Joyce, it didn't even add up. So I'm gonna have to add something to the bottom to make this top 10.5. But this is, for the most part, this is it. And I will post. I'm gonna have to add another. So I think I'm gonna add the blue jean. What? Let me see. Maybe not. Let me see. I might add a blue jean all the way around. What y'all think? Put that because that will. Let me tell you what the blue jean or a regular black strip or something, right? Because there are going to be a lot of different quilt blocks within this quilt. And so in order for each block to kind of have their own little section, I think a solid border needs to go around that. What do y'all think? Back in the box. Okay. Okay, created with Tug. Hey, Miss Patricia, welcome in, Queen. No blue jean, add another animal print. Oh. So creating with Tug, you do understand that there are several different people in different areas who will be creating their own block, 10.5-inch block, sending them to Miss Joyce, and she's going to create one quilt with all the blocks from the community. And so I think I need to either use the blue jean to separate mine or one black, one solid color piece, maybe even red. I may be able to even do a red strip. Let me see what that'll look like. A red strip all the way around. See, I may be able to even do red and just go all the way around with a red piece of fabric. It will tie back to the center. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not going to do that. But once I finish, you guys, I just will post it once I get it all where I need it to go, where I need it to be, because I need to add about another inch. I mean, not inch, I'm sorry, a half of an inch all the way around. But what I'm going to do is add 1 inch all the way around. And then Miss Joyce can cut it to the 10.5 by 10.5 once she receives it. Jessie said the red. Yeah, I'm thinking the red. I'm thinking the red too, because it's going to tie everything. Red goes with, let me not say that too loud, but red goes with a lot of things. So I think, yeah, I'm going to do the red around there. All right, so let me come back to the screen, you guys. And I know I was all over the place as usual, but did y'all learn anything here today? Let me know in the chat if you learned something by watching me here today. Put it in the chat. If you have any questions about what I did here today, put it in the chat, because I'm looking. And I'm going to just hold this up just so y'all can see the play button inside the square. Y'all, this came out so cute. I wish it would have lined up, but it's okay. It is definitely okay. So if y'all don't have no questions, because I know that there's a delay in StreamYard and between YouTube and then my voice, and then when y'all can hear me, I'm gonna wait just a few minutes. Miss Creations by Miss C. Girl. Do you see me bat? Do you see me batting my eyes at you? Maybe you can't see because my eyelashes are short. Let me turn to the side. Hopefully you can see them. Now you know. Now you know we are not going to let you get away with that. Hey, Cricket Peach, welcome in, Queen. I appreciate you for being here, Queen. Thank you, Miss Patricia. My daughter braided my hair, you all. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna leave you guys because I don't have nothing else to say. Even though I don't want to leave, but I got to go. Got to go. I'm about to do another You So Nosy video. Hopefully I can do it today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, y'all have a blessed, and I mean blessed, rest of your work week, of today, tomorrow, the next day, the days after that. Y'all don't forget that Crafty Leo's birthday is on Saturday. I didn't say that out loud, but yeah. So if you see her between now and Saturday or whatever, wish her a happy birthday. Okay. Um, oh, I'm going to a party this weekend. My aunt is turning 70. And so we will be in the streets again this weekend. So if y'all like looking at the pictures that I post from our family events, it will be in the community tab, hopefully by Sunday, if not by Monday. But whenever you see it, like it, and you can comment too. Okay, we love to read the comments. I also share the comments with my family. So yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you. I love you guys, and don't forget, remember to be kind, like Patrice says, and all of the things. Okay, don't forget, Crafty Leo birthday is on Saturday. She gonna be 104 times 2. Love you. Bye.